Hey YouTube, I'm trying recording from a different spot in my room today because the sun was coming in too bright for my curtains. Anyway, so today what I wanted to talk about was what I was going to talk about yesterday before Christina invaded, which was just, it's hard for me to stick to a theme because everything kind of intermingles in my mind. So it's kind of touching on a lot of different things that I've been thinking about and wanting to talk about. But when I went to the Wizard Rock concert a couple nights ago and I left, I was thinking about how differently I act around Harry Potter fans or people who I know I can kind of act goofy and crazy around than I do, say, when I'm at work or when I'm at church or when I'm just like meeting random people wherever. And how I act differently with those people than I do, say, with like my like best friends that I've ever had from college or something like that. And how with different people you end up showing a different side of yourself and different parts of you end up coming out. And this reminded me of a quote from C.S. Lewis's book, The Four Loves, which talks about the four different types of love. And this is when he's talking about friendship love. And it's something that obviously stuck out with me because I remembered it and was like, I have to find this so I can read it. So here's the quote. He's quoting somebody named Lamb who says that if of three friends, A, B, and C, A should die, then B loses not only A, but A's part in C, while C loses not only A, but A's part in B. In each of my friends, there is something that only some other friend can fully bring out. By myself, I am not large enough to call the whole man into activity. I want other lights than my own to show all his facets. Now that Charles is dead, I shall never again see Ronald's reaction to a specifically Caroline joke. Far from having more of Ronald, having him to myself now that Charles is away, I have less of Ronald. Hence, true friendship is the least jealous of loves. True friends delight to be joined by a third, and three by a fourth, if only the newcomer is qualified to become a real friend. They can then say, as the blessed souls say in Dante, "Here comes one who will augment our loves." For in this love, to divide is not to take away. Of course, the scarcity of kindred souls, not to mention practical considerations about the size of rooms and the audibility of voices, set limits to the enlargement of the circle, but within those limits we possess each friend not less but more as the number of those with whom we share him increases. In this, friendship exhibits a glorious nearness by resemblance to heaven itself, where the very multitude of the blessed, which no man can number, increases the fruition which each has of God. For every soul, seeing him in her own way, doubtless communicates that unique vision to all the rest. That, says an old author, is why the seraphim in Isaiah's vision are crying, "Holy, holy, holy," to one another. The more we thus share the heavenly bread between us, the more we shall all have. Yeah, that rings very true to me. I think, and it's been said another way, kind of put more succinctly, that it takes a community to know an individual. And this is one of the reasons I think it's so important to be in community with one another, because you need that to really even know everything about yourself, and to know everything about them. You need to be surrounded by not just one person, but a community of individuals. Something that when on my vlog about why I don't like vlogging, some of the comments, like Christina said, how vlogging is fun because it's another expression of your personality, an extension kind of that expression, which is completely true. And I think a valid reason why it's good to vlog and fun to vlog and can be insightful to vlog, because you can discover more about yourself and other people can discover more about you. And Nikki mentioned how it's good to reach into community. And again, completely, wholeheartedly agree with that. On the flip side, reaching, you discover not only more about yourself, but for me also you discover more about the character of Christ. And if we're all images of God, the more variety of people you're around, the more fuller your image of God is, because if every human being is a reflection of God, then there's something worthwhile and qualifying, and there's merit in every single person. And there's some ways that I reflect the image of God, and then there's some ways that I don't reflect it at all, but there's some ways that somebody who I'm completely opposite does reflects in a way that maybe I need to know about. So that's the other really positive, great thing about community for me. Yeah, so that's what I want to talk about. Really, I just started on it takes a community to know an individual. And yeah, any thoughts? Do you agree with C.S. Lewis's quote? Do you not agree? Why is community important to you? There's lots of other reasons community is important to me, but those are two of the big major ones for me. I hope you're having a good day. I'll be wearing the same exact thing when I film my vlog tomorrow morning because I'm getting ready to go to work. So I will talk to you later.